Lesson 7, Creating an Art Show. Lesson Overview. Here is what's due on Monday, May 18. You have to insert a picture of a drawing challenge on slide 3 of this PowerPoint. Your art show should be inserted on slide 5, and a written description will go along with it, also on slide 5. All of this will make more sense once I've gone through the whole project in this video. Here's the performance-based objective. Students will be able to navigate through a museum collection and select 3 works of art in order to create a mini art show around a theme. So before we do this creating an art show activity, we're going to do a warm-up drawing challenge. All you need for this is a piece of paper and a pencil. You can do this in your sketchbook or you can do it on a loose piece of paper. Whatever you have works. So this says warm-up drawing challenge. Warm up your drawing hand with this challenge. Choose a photo or object to draw. You can choose anything. I chose a picture of my dog for this project. In your sketchbook or on your piece of paper, divide one sheet into 3 sections. Then you're going to draw this chosen subject 3 times. The first time you're going to take 10 minutes to draw it. The second time you're going to only take 1 minute to draw it. And then the third time you're going to do it in 15 seconds, really quick. Here's my example. Step 1. Choose a photo or object to draw. It can be a picture of someone you know, a character you find online, a famous work of art, or any object around you. Here's my choice. Step 2. Split a page in your sketchbook into 3 sections. Step 3. Draw your chosen subject 3 times. You have 10 minutes for round 1. Step 4. Now you have 1 minute to draw your subject. Now you have 15 seconds to draw your subject. Once you've completed your warm-up challenge, insert a picture of your work on this slide. If you aren't sure how to do that, these are 2 links to different YouTube videos on how to insert pictures. The easiest way is to do it through a computer camera, but some of you might be better at taking pictures with smartphones. So either way works. These videos walk you through the process step by step. Next, we're going to move on and we're going to create our own art show. So we're going to do that by exploring museums. This week, you get to visit a museum virtually. You can choose which one. Either you choose the Brooklyn Museum or the Studio Museum in Harlem. Then curate, which means build or design, your own art show from the works in the collection. You may be asking, what do you mean by museum collection? So do you remember last week when we were looking at cabinets of curiosity, and we learned about how this practice of collecting objects and collecting beautiful things evolved into the creation of the museum. Today, most museums have collections that they own. So they will go out and purchase, or artists or collectors will donate works of art to museums so that it's always on view for the public to see. The Brooklyn Museum is a great example. They have a wonderful collection of contemporary art. So that's art made by artists who are living and working today. The Brooklyn Museum also has an awesome collection of Egyptian artwork. So you can go and see mummies, tombs, carvings of all sorts. It's really cool. The Brooklyn Museum is only about 20 to 30 minutes away from School of the Future, so all of this is really at your fingertips. The Studio Museum also has a permanent collection of art that they've amassed over time. They collect artwork specifically made by artists of African descent. So you can see in comparing these 2 museums how museums have different focuses when it comes to developing their collections. That's what you can do in this project. You can create an art show with a specific focus. Here are the steps for this project. 1. Explore a museum collection. I'll show you how to do that. 2. Choose 3 works of art that capture your attention. 3. Figure out the theme. Is there anything that connects these 3 works of art? Maybe it's the colors in the paintings. Maybe it's the subject matter. Or maybe you're creating a narrative with these 3 works of art. Then title your art show and write a description, 2 to 3 sentences, about your work. Here is slide 4. This is where you choose either the Brooklyn Museum or the Studio Museum to look at. If you choose the Brooklyn Museum, watch this video and it will show you how to create your art show. Then you can click here, and this is the link to the Brooklyn Museum website. If you choose the Studio Museum, watch this video, and then click here to visit the Studio Museum website. Then you're going to enter 3 works of art that you choose from one of these museums onto slide 5. So in the videos on slide 4, it will show you exactly how to copy and paste images into this Google Slides doc. Then you're going to title your collection and write 2 to 3 sentences about your art show.